Hey guys, welcome back to an episode of 12-inch Figure Fanatic. Remember to subscribe. So today we're going to be opening up the limited release batch of Siberian Custom Studios. This is going to be the, what was his name? Simon Phoenix from Demolition Man, played by Wesley Snipes. I forget how many figures he actually produced. I want to say it was in the 20s. Might have been even in the teens. But he packages this thing like a mass-produced figure. I've never seen a small batch figure packaged like this. But we're going to open this thing up, and I'm going to also do a comparison with a custom that I've had for quite a few years now and see how they match up. Okay. Yeah, I was very impressed when I opened the box up and I got this. I think he's out of Russia. Pretty sure. I mean, Siberian Customs. Sounds like he'd be from Siberia, right? He's done some great work in the past. I think my last figure from him was a Peter Pan, Robin Williams version, of course. And he's also well known for his Mrs. Doubtfire. So real good stuff from this guy. I highly recommend whatever projects he has coming in the future, jump on them. Oh my gosh, how do I open this? Okay. Tight slip here. Oh, I've seen a few of these Simon Phoenixes floating around, like the custom one that I had gotten a few years back, but less so the Stallone version. His character in the film, I forget what his name was. So looks like here we have Russian, English. Hello, dear customer. Our team, thank you for ordering. Wishes you a pleasant use of the Simon Phoenix figure. Yeah, little instruction sheet. Certificate of authenticity. This is number 16 of 45. So there were 45 of these made. A little print here. What seems to be your Boggle. I remember him saying that. He was quite funny in that film. All right. Wow, it's kind of a heavy figure, but they used a seamless body, so those do tend to have a little weight to them. And I'm pretty sure that he painted a regular Caucasian seamless body in order to achieve this effect. But it doesn't look like it's coming off at all, so that's good. So let's take a look here at the head sculpt. And yeah, it looks like a great job. Yep, all the way around here. Excellent texturing on the hair. Got the earrings in there, the double earrings. The eyes pop appropriately. Got an earring on that side. And then it's not part of the sculpt. That's an actual wire that is inserted into the head sculpt. But excellent job. Now it's coming displayed with the battle gear, I guess you could call it. The tires converted into a chest piece and I guess defensive armor. I'm probably going to display him without it. I don't know how I would remove this stuff. I'll do that between takes here. But overall, the figure looks very good. And he doesn't cut corners on the stitching with his figures. So the pockets actually work. There's stuff you could put in there. There's a zipper there. The shoes there. Does that zipper? No, that's just for decoration. Yeah. So I'd be interested to see how this fake leather turns out after a few years, or hell, even a few months in some climates. But the weathering is great on here. And got the bottoms as well, very nicely weathered. And there shouldn't be any weathering of the outfit at all, because he only wore it for, what was it, a span of a few days or even a few hours. He took the uniform off of one of the workers at the cryogenic facility he hatched out of and went on a rampage. And I think that only lasted a brief period, so he didn't really have a chance to get dirty right away. Yeah, and not Not full rotation to the head. You could go sideways, and that's about it. That's fine, though. Let's see what else we got here. All right, so we've got his weapon. This is the futuristic weapon he took off of the display at the, I guess it was the LA Museum when he was fighting with Stallone. And it's like a solid sculpt. It doesn't have anything going on with it. I don't know why this is dangling here. Nope, that's nothing. So, but it's nice. And then we got a bunch of hand sculpts, individually wrapped. Anything else? No, that's it. All right. Let me take off that armor and do a side-by-side with my other one and give you my final thoughts. All right, so I left the armor on there for two reasons. First one, I can't figure out how to remove it. I think what he did was glued all the strapping on as he was putting the figure together, so it's not intended to be removed. One of the reasons I think it's not intended to be removed is because there should be a logo of the cryogenics facility on his chest area of the overalls, and that's not there. So that is my biggest criticism of this figure, is that they didn't include that, and they assumed that everybody would prefer that it be posed in this full battle rattle look. So here is my custom, and this is the symbol I was talking about. Done very poorly on this figure, of course, but that should be on the new figure here, and it's not. So you'd have to do that on your own. Other than that, everything about this figure is just disgusting. The boots are done poorly. The stitching on the outfit, the color of the outfit, and the material of the outfit is just terrible. The webbing of the orange shirt is too big compared to the fine wire meshing of that one. That's more realistic. The head sculpt is also terrible. It looks more like an overly tan Christopher Walken compared to the very nice looking sculpt here. And it's also not seamless. So you see all those bulges, and not only that, but they're the old-fashioned bulges that you see on a Ken doll. So this one definitely is going to get auctioned off on eBay. Scale of 1 to 10. Other than that logo that is hidden behind, or should be hidden behind the armor, I'm going to give this figure on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to give it a 9.2. That symbol on the outfit is my biggest criticism. Also, one thing that my custom figure had that would have been awesome if they included it with this figure is the eyeball on the pen. Remember, that's how he got out of the cryogenic facility, is he took the eyeball of one of the workers there and used it on the retinal scanner for the lock. So that's pretty cool. Other than that, great figure. Siberian Customs knocked it out of the park once again. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.